What's up, YouTube? What up, friends and fam? What's going on? Let's talk about the cookie jar method. That expression comes from David Goggins. I read his book. If you haven't read his book, read his book. His book fucking changed my life a while back. I actually read David Goggins' book before I went to North Dakota. That being said, anyway, so when I was running on the treadmill this morning, at first I was like sore, tired, didn't feel like being at the gym, didn't feel like being on the treadmill. And then I went back to the cookie jar method, which the cookie jar method is like, pretend you have a cookie jar, your mom cooks you, your cookies growing up, whatever. So you might reach in that jar and have a chocolate chip cookie dough cookie, or you might have an Oreo cookie, or you might have a snickerdoodle cookie, whatever it is. So the whole idea for the cookie jar method is that we have a cookie jar of all the past shit that's happened to us in our life, all the bad shit that's ever happened to you, or all the challenging times that you've gotten through and you've made it better on the other side, or you made it through to the other side. So this morning I was running on the treadmill, I was sitting and all these emotions were coming up, like, oh, I don't feel like running, blah, 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 the bitch talk. So in order to shut that bitch talk up, I reached into my cookie jar, and I remember a time when I was in North Dakota and, I was driving trucks at the time. I had just woken up from a nap and I was in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like, I was at a gas station, you know what I mean? Parking the truck, that's what we do. You sleep in the truck when you're a truck driver. And so I woke up, got my caffeine on, and then I went for a run. I'm like, fuck it, I'll go for a run. That run was the most painful run I've ever been in my life, and I don't think I'll ever have another run like that ever again, where I'm unprepared like that. Because I remember it so vividly. It was like I was running in negative fucking 20 degree weather. It was fucking crazy, and I didn't have any gloves with me. I only had a hat on. I was very underdressed. I'm very, very shocked I didn't get frostbite. That's how cold it was and how underprepared I was. Anyways, I wound up going, maybe it wasn't negative 20, but like at the time it was, I really don't know. It was freezing though. It was like 0 degrees. When I first got going, I'm like, fuck it, I'll just get through it. My mental toughness was, my ego was feeding it. I was like, fuck it, let me just run through this. And then I ran through it. I ran about 1.5 miles out the way, and then I realized how fucking cold it was. And then I turned around. By the time I turned around, it was like almost too late. And I went down this hill, right? And it was fucking freezing. And I turned around. And when I turned around, it was funny because this guy randomly came up to me. He's like, "You all right? You need a ride somewhere?" Because I was in the middle of fucking nowhere, and people don't run around in the middle of fucking nowhere like that. But I'm like, nah, I'm just doing a workout. And then because I wanted to take that ride, but then I realized something, that God was putting me through that, so I would have this mental Rolodex, this mental cookie jar of that experience. When that run was so fucking painful, I thought for sure I was going to get black lung or frostbite on my hands or something. And the fact that I said no to that guy was, it was dumb looking back on it. If I was in that situation again, I would take that guy's ride. But it was one of the best things I've ever done too, because now I have that thought of, oh fuck, take it back to North Dakota when I was running outside and it was so fucking cold and I thought I was gonna get frostbite. Like, my hands were fucking purple, man. Like, it was fucking crazy. I remember going back into the gas station after my run. I was like, holy fuck. I was like I was petrified I was gonna lose my fucking fingers. It was that fucking cold. But anyways, I ran 3 miles in like negative degrees weather. So if I can do that, I can reach back into my mind. And then when I'm on that treadmill early in the morning, I don't want to run, fucking take me back to North Dakota real quick. And then, yeah, I had a really good run this morning because I was so fucking thankful that I had something to pull back on. You know what I'm saying? That's why our experiences, they make us. A lot of you don't have any experiences like this, so you're fucking weak. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, you're weak. Like, I have a lot of experiences where I put myself through and it's made me fucking stronger than a lot of y'all are right now, and a lot of y'all will ever be, because you're too afraid to put yourself out there, too afraid to take a risk, and you're too afraid to know what it's like to fucking suffer. You know what I mean? Suffering is one of the most important tools we can use as a human being on this journey we call life. And it's something, it's essential. You know what I mean? It's just essential. It just really is. To think about all those past experiences I had and just be able to grab one out of nowhere, that's just, I'll use another one that I used yesterday. So yesterday I had 5 quotes to go on. Meanwhile, I haven't had quotes like that since summertime. Like, I haven't had 5 quotes to go to since summertime. We've been kind of slow because of the winter. But so, you know, I'm in my head. Like, when I first started out today, I'm like, fuck, I don't even feel like going on these quotes. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like, I brought it back to Georgia when I lived in Georgia and I was dead fucking broke. I was like, you used to work fucking 80 hours a week for fucking $400 and you're fucking complaining about going on 5 quotes. You know what I mean? I had to bring it back there, and then that put me in good spirits, put the country music on, and fucking hit it, man. I fucking hit those 5 quotes, got all 5, and it's funny, man, ever since I've converted my life to God, and I really fear God now. I fear God. That's the only thing I fear. I'm not afraid to say what I have to say as long as I make God proud. That's all I fucking care about, is make God proud. And ever since I've made that transition into my life, great things have been fucking happening. Great fucking things have been happening. It's kind of incredible. Just by watching that Kanye video, what it did to me, man. Like, it's just like, it's awesome. I listen to a lot more like gospel music now. I think of rap and hip hop differently now. I'm not gonna say I don't listen to it, because there are songs I do listen to, but I'm just like, I'm not a fan of like hearing rappers talk about fucking mad bitches and all that, flex money or flex that they're dealing drugs. Like, to me, the biggest flex is not fucking people over, that's for sure, and treating women right. I know that's hypocritical of me to say, because I was telling y'all I wanted multiple girlfriends and shit like that, which I don't think is true anymore. Anyways, phone call came in, but I don't think the whole multiple girlfriend thing is the answer for me. It's just, just not, you know what I mean? Like, I love having sex, but I don't like having sex with a bunch of emotions involved with different women. I hooked up with one chick, and I was like, I realized what I was doing. I was like, I can't do this, you know what I mean? So, besides the fact, where were we? I need to change this fucking air cap filter, that's for damn sure. But yeah, I just wanted to touch base with y'all about that, because just get out there and experience life, man. Don't be waiting for something to happen, or don't be thinking that these experiences are just gonna come to your fucking doorstep or come to your fucking 9-to-5 job, because they're not. Not bashing you if that's your thing, though. If you're a 9-to-5er and you save money that way, that's just not my thing, you know what I mean? But I admire you for that too, because I've never been able to go to a 9-to-5 job and just steadily save money. It's just, you know, not having a bill, I guess. But with that, guys, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Peace.